proposal. The topics will cover in the areas of entrepreneurship and innovation. This program is hoped to provide platform for students, academics, and industry partners to present and discuss the latest innovations, trends, issues, and challenges facing the industry. To kick off the morning session today, I would like to invite Professor Dr. Fauzia Sheikh Ahmad, our Deputy Dean, Academics and Student Affairs, KL, to deliver her opening remarks. Over to you, Prof.
Thank you, Nur Sufina, our MC today. Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. First of all, I would like to address our special guest speaker for today, Mrs. Almiari Joko Wahyudi.
Hello, Doctor. How are you, Doctor?
Nice seeing you here. I hope everything goes well. Mrs. Mary is our alumni, MBA alumni, as well as the founder for, it's hard to pronounce, Gudang Priok and Almier, Batik and Beyond. And actually there are several other brands under this serial entrepreneur. Who knows how to win and kill the market. Okay. All right. Welcome back, Almiere.
Thank you, Doctor.
Next is I would like to address our respected industry panelists. Alhamdulillah, we have three today. Associate Professor IRTS Dr. Normal Mat Jusoh. Mana Dr. Normal Mat Jusoh? I hope he's here already. Dr. Normal Mat Jusoh is a Managing Director, ACTS Smart Solutions Sdn Bhd. Secondly, we have yang berbahagia TS Dr. Rosita Dola. Hi, Doctor. Dr. Rosita is the CEO of Naglas. I pronounce it correctly, yeah? Naglas Industries Sdn Bhd. Thank you, Doctor, for being here. And the third one is Dr. Zul Hasni Abdul Rahim, CEO of SIRI, Siri, Sdn Bhd. Okay. Thank you to all the industry panelists. My sincere appreciation for your attendance in today's event and your, generously willing to help and share the your precious experience. At the same time, your precious time today, despite the busy schedule and all. Thank you. To all lecturers and participants, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good Saturday, sunshiny day today, Saturday morning to all. Okay. Welcome to our Postgraduate MBA Business Idea Pitch Competition 2022, a program by Anor Salim International Business School with the support from AHIBS iLabs, UTM ICC, and UTM iLeague. Thank you to everyone here for your presence, participation, and support. If I don't mention all the guests who are here today, I'm really sorry, but I really welcome everybody. Yeah? Okay. And before we get started, I would like to take this opportunity as well to express my sincere thanks to the organizer, Dr. Normal, and her team. Dr. Normal, how are you today? You got to unmute when you speak.
Okay, thank you. I'm fine.
Okay, Dr. Normal today is with her team, which include Dr. Fara Akmar and Dr. Adriana and few other support teams from the office. All of them have been working hard to ensure this program will run successfully, and I truly appreciate everyone's dedication. Students and participants, as well as ladies and gentlemen, at AHIBS, in addition to our education and research focus, we also put lots of emphasis to the entrepreneur development, where the effort include providing entrepreneurship lab facilities, networking efforts, as well as incubators. So these pitching programs intends to not just encouraging students to explore idea of potential, I would call a potential purpose-driven startup, but also to encourage more efforts gearing towards ensuring innovations and value-added impact to the overall entrepreneurial ecosystem of the nation. To students, to participants, I hope at the end of these competitions, regardless of whether you are winning or not, or even if you are not making to the podium today, because I have been informed by Dr. Normal, there are 104 proposals, but only 24 made it to the final round today. Regardless of that, I believe you will still gain valuable skills of planning. For planning for the market expectation, investor anticipation, networking, communicating, and I believe making difference to your own future direction. The most important is to actually to gain or to understand the entrepreneurial mindsetting and the important skill sets, which include lots of business acumen skill, regardless of whether you are going to work for your own company or your own startup, or even if you are working for the corporate sector, because corporate sector is also welcoming entrepreneurs when they are recruiting talents for their organizations. So with that, once again, I would like to thank everybody, and I wish the best to all of you. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullah. Thank you. Over to you back, Safina.
Thank you, our lovely Professor Dr. Fauzia, for the opening remarks. Next is our distinguished keynote speaker for today, Ms. Elmiari Joko Wahyudi. She is the CEO of Godang Priok, Elmiari, Batik, and Beyond. She is also UTM AHIBS alumni. With her keynote title, The Journey from Startup to its Successful Entrepreneur, I present you Ms. Elmiari. Over to you, Ms.
Okay, thank you, Miss. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Actually, I'm so nervous to be here in front of you all, my friends from the AHIBS MBA, and also many mentors here. Prof. G, how are you? Dr. Normal. I'm so nervous to speak in front of my mentor, and also there are some experts here. I think more deserve to be a speaker better than me. But then I asked Dr. Normal why you choose me, and then I think I am considered as a newbie entrepreneur. So my gap and yours is not too far. So we are in the same position. So maybe Dr. Normal want to show you all if I can do it. So you guys definitely can do it as well. Okay. So let me share my screen. Yeah. Okay. Can you see my screen, guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Good morning, everyone. So let me introduce myself. My name is Elmiari Wahyudi. I come from Jakarta, Indonesia, and I am a mother of 4, and also considered as a newbie entrepreneur. I am also pursuing my PhD now in UTM, and now I also become a lecturer in one of the university in Indonesia. I just started. Okay, it's a good chance for me to be here in front of you all. So nice to meet you today. So as Dr. Normal already informed to you, I have, and Dr. G already mentioned that I have some businesses, but currently I focus on these two business, which is Warung Doro and Kedai Kopi Kawan Lama. Warung Doro is established on 2016. It is located in Jakarta, Indonesia. Traditional food. Mainly we provide main course, and then I also have this coffee shop. Inshallah, next month will be we will open the third branch in Jakarta and Bekasi. So anyway, before we start, okay, I want to ask you first, guys. So how many of you in here have your own business? You may unmute yourself or maybe chat in the box or raise your hand, anything. I see Aida. Aida is in here, right? Aida is my friend, and I know that Aida has a business as well.
Hello.
Hello, Aida. or maybe there is any of you wants to start a business, but still have a doubt to start, like there are more obstacle or problems, so you haven't started your business yet. So maybe you can share on the chat box or just unmute yourself, guys. So usually people think to start a business, we need a big capital, right, or skill. So these two answer usually come up from become the answer. So actually actually at the beginning I also don't have money. I also don't have a skill. When I open this cafe, I cannot cook at all, So from my experience, skill and money is not the priority. It's not the top priority. So do you have any idea what is the priority to open the business? So let me share you. So this is my formula when I open my business, okay? So I showed it that I am a risk. So I is for idea, the second letter M is for motivation, and R is for relationship, while I is innovation, S for skill, and K is for knowledge. So as I told you before, that I don't have any skills in cooking until now, actually. So skill is not really necessary. Money comes in number 2. So what do you think you should have is the idea. So the idea is the first thing to have. For as long as you can have an idea, you can make it. You definitely can develop your idea into something. So if you don't, if you can get the idea, this is a very good start for you. Same as you, 3 semesters ago, I was sitting in the same class as you are now, learning the NVC subject, learn about value proposition canvas and business model canvas. Actually, VPC and BMC model is amazing. So you can use it to start to find the good idea of your business. So Dr. Normal class also. Dr. Normal class also. Yes.
Good morning. Dr.
Normal class also make me change the way I'm thinking. So
என்னோட செஷன் 10 மணிக்கு ஆரம்பிக்கும். நான் பேசுறது 10:15
Even Saran, can you mute your? Thank you.
Okay, so instead of trying to making something and providing our customer with that we think is good to sell, so why don't we should come up with something that people really need? You know, if we have a good product, good is good, but why people will buy if they don't need it? So if your product isn't the answer for their problem, why they want to go to buy it, right? So make sure that your idea is to answer the customer problem. Okay, and then the more one more thing important about the idea. So many people ended with the good idea, but they are not going anywhere. Why? Because the best thing to do with idea is when you make it happen. So the best business is the one who started actually. So many person ended with great idea, they don't start. So if you have ideas, good ideas, you just start. Okay. And then the second is motivation. You know, we need to find our own motivation. So the why you want to do the business, because if we do our business, we become our boss of our own self. So no one told me to do so. You don't have a boss. You manage your time. So sometimes you're not disciplined because no one told you to do. So you arrange everything by yourself. So the motivation will make you going. Okay, so that's why you need to find the reason why you should do the business and what your motivation. You know, I believe everyone has a different problem too, and 1,000 reasons why they not start their business. Like for me, like I have 4 kids, so I can it could be my reason to not start a business because I'm too busy. I have 4 kids, but instead of thinking like that, I reverse that. Oh, okay, so I have 4 kids, so I need to be success. This is my motivation. My kids is my motivation, something like that. So you need to focus on your solution, not your fear, and you have to believe that the solution is always bigger than your problem. So like for example, like you don't have skill, you can ask, you can hire a staff. If you don't have money, you can propose your idea to your relative or your friends or an investor. So find the reason of why you need the business, and again, don't think about the obstacle. Okay, and the next one is a relationship. In building business, relationship also plays a crucial part. For example, I can get the partner, the investor, because they are in my own circle. So people will prefer to work with someone that they know well, and it will be easier for them to communicate. You know, so relationship is everything today. So do networking as much as you can. So networking is not only find new people to your circle, but also maintain the communication with friends and relatives. So I guess these tips also work in building the team in your business. So you need people you trust and you know well. You cannot do it business alone, right? If you want to go bigger, you cannot work alone. So like for example, like this, we meet here and we have talk. So this is also an opportunity for all of us to make relations. So I'm here as a friend, you know, who share what experience that I have. I don't want you to think that I teach you. It's not my place, you know. I am still new, and so many experts is here better than me. And the next one is innovation. I for innovation. So the world is keep changing, and we need to adapt and adopt. So for example, once I had a business called Gudang Priuk. So what happened with Gudang Priok? So in this pandemic, we got problem with the business. We didn't expect the pandemic would take this long. So when government announced that the restaurant can be open for dine-in, so it was give me a huge impact to my business, especially to Gudang Priok. So after we closed for 5 months, our team decided to change the new concept. You know, when I changing the concept, the most difficult is not about the financial. Actually, it's about the response from my surrounding, that why you close, why you, and you know, the some of them said like negative thing, like what I say to you is not going to be work from beginning, something like that. So this is the hardest part. Sometimes you receive the negative comment from your inner circle or from your own family. So maybe they do it because they don't want to see you fail. But sometimes there is a time where you don't need to hear of the negative comment from your surroundings. So you just keep going. Okay, and then when business we start, we have to change, sweep the concept. Don't afraid to change, because business is about innovation. And the S for social, of course, business is not only about the personal life, but also about people around us. So we have partner, customer, employees, and also the employees' family. If you are business owners, mean that we place ourselves as a leader. So we need to be positive, influence our partner, our staff. We need to have a clear principle, so our employees can have us an example, a role model in leading people. So that's for social. And the last one is for knowledge. So at the beginning, I said that I was reckless when I opened the Warung Doro. Okay, I don't have any knowledge about business, you know. So sorry, I don't have any knowledge about business. So but sometimes I feel maybe blessed, because at the first time I just go. I just go. I just open my business, because sometimes if you have too much knowledge, then you will think twice to open something, right? So, but you are here learning business in UTM, so it means that you have a better starting point rather than many people who don't learn business. So you also have a knowledge from UTM, such as accounting, business analyzing, and so on. So what I'm trying to say is you have a better starting point. So you just need to start. Okay. So how to open the business? So don't be afraid to take a risk. So I don't forget about this. I'm risk. This I stand for idea, and motivation, and relationship, I innovation, skills, and knowledge. Okay, so that's all for me. So maybe I open for Q&A session. Thank you.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Asila here. Hi. Okay, so in starting out a business, right? Actually, me and my friends, we were talking about opening a small cafe, coffee place at our hometown. But as we talk and as we go along the days searching for suppliers and everything, we tend to overthink, and then we doubt ourselves. So any advice on that?
Correct, right? Sometimes you just need to go, you know. I think you just open, and then you can improve later. I mean, when you open a business, you will find the problem you will find a problem, but later, day by day, you will learn and you will improve yourself, and you will get a better of anything, you know, better supplier, better crew, better.
So it's best to just jump and start.
Just jump. Yes, that's what I mean. You know,
okay.
I'm so. I'm just ordinary person, you know. Until now, I have so many weaknesses. I still, like, you can see, like, I still struggling with my English, because I still struggling with many of the weakness in myself. But you know, I just believe, I just like jump right like that, you know. Even for my MBA, when I register, I just like, okay, I just register MBA, I just register PhD. You know, sometimes you just don't overthink and you just do it.
Okay, thanks. I'll take her hand and just jump.
Yes, Asila, good luck to you and your friend.
Thank you.
Okay, let me share a bit about the coffee shop, and maybe I can share Instagram. Wait. At the very first time, we don't have any of customer, you know. Will post the story, and we can see the from last night, yeah, condition for night. So this is my coffee shop now. See, now full of people, and you should waiting list to be here. Oh, wait. See the crowd. So when I started to open it, no one coming, you know, no one coming.
Where is this place? If I may ask?
Something like that. In Jakarta.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So we just keep improving and analyzing what we should do, and learning again, something like that. So what I really hope that you just do it, and you know, don't think wrong.
Hi.
Okay, so maybe there's another question, or
Yeah,
you want
hi.
to ask me something. Hello.
Hi.
Wan Jihana.
Yeah.
Hello, Wan Jihana.
I actually have no question, but I wish to tell you that I admire your passion. I think I'm familiar with Jakarta's environment. Jakarta has a lot of coffee places, right? Especially self-brand coffee, and you managed to actually open more and more outlets, especially during this pandemic and whatnot. I think you inspired me a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, Wanjana.
Hi, hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay. Name is. Can I go? Hello.
Hello. Okay, maybe one by one. Who want to go first? Mas Diana or Icon?
Okay. My name is Mas Diana.
Mas Diana. Okay.
I just want to ask. Is it because you said that previously your coffee shop is not many people, right?
Correct.
Okay. Do you change your value proposition? For example, you upgrade your taste of coffee, or because of your marketing? I mean, I've seen the bank. So it's one of the, a good marketing strategy why they came to your coffee shop.
Yes. So at the very first time, we analyzed that people want to go to coffee shop not because they want to drink a coffee. In Indonesia, they want to gather with their friend, and they want to enjoy their time. So we try to get the band. So we have live music every day. So after we add the live music, so that the sales is like 10 times, multiple by 10, something like that. And it maybe the main factor is about the live music. And also we train the staff very well. So we want our customer feels like home. So I ask my staff to remember the customer's name. So when they come to my coffee shop, they already know their name and what usually they order. So like, for example, good morning, Miss Diana, you want as usual cappuccino with ice, something like that. So they feel like home. So they will bring more and more their friend to come to my place. And for marketing, I also add the Facebook and Instagram ads, and I make a more interactive content. So I also invite the, in Indonesia we say selebgram, like influencer to come to our coffee shop and do the review, something like that.
Hi, can I ask, not ask lah, but basically, I wanted an advice, I think.
Yes,
So I am about to launch my own clothing brand.
Clothing brand, okay.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be launching after this, like around 12 just now. So I just want to ask, like, it's not always rainbows. So what did you do when, in future, if things doesn't go the way you plan? So how does you remind yourself that to go on, like, just not to be dispirited? What did you always do?
Like I said, like your motivation should be bigger than your problem. So when I stuck and I find the obstacle, I keep finding a way how I can survive. At least I can survive. So then I learn again, and I come back again from the beginning, and I try to analyze, and I ask the mentor. I register for training. You know how many training that I have been attended from the digital marketing, marketing itself, communication, and so, many training. I just register, and when I need the motivation, I just need to find the person that have a same positive energy as me, because you need to be in a positive circle,
Just now you mentioned about digital marketing, right?
Yes.
And then also about you inviting the influencers. How does influencers their impact? I mean, like, does that did the presence of them to your cafes really left a big impact, or how?
The impact is depend on your business, because the nature of business is different. So maybe if you are in the clothing business, you need to find the right influencer, because the influencer is different between food reviewer and fashion blogger is different. So you need to find the right person, and you need to calculate the budget as well, because they're expensive,
Yeah, true. I've been asking around, and the fact, I mean, like, the rate is like quite honestly, I'm quite shocked.
Yes. Especially in Malaysia. Malaysia is more expensive than in Indonesia.
Currently in Indonesia, that the people that I know is like from the Halilintar family.
Halilintar.
Right.
Actually, they live in Malaysia now.
Yeah, the family, right? Only Atta and his wife is in Japan.
Aurel. Yes.
Also, besides then, like, on the Instagram and such, where do you think, like, other platform that I could actually push on for the promotion? What do you think?
You can do right now. You can do the SEO, because search engine optimization, because it is more on organic. But to build an SEO is you need time. It's not instant, like you pay Instagram ads or IG ads. For SEO, you need to build like 3 until 4 months.
Yeah.
And then after that, so you will find the customer usually after 6 months. But then once one is settled, it will goes organic. You don't need to pay ads and influencer, something like that.
Yeah. Because currently I do have the social platform, the Instagram and such, and also I do have the website. So I'm thinking about attaching the SEO to my website as well.
Yes. Have you embed the pixel, the Instagram, the FB pixel on your website?
Oh, not yet. This is the first time I heard it.
No.
But I can
You should,
try
you
to
should,
look on.
yeah, you should you try find a Google Pixel and you can
Okay.
copy the Pixel link from the FB and embed to your website. So then you can track when people click your website. You can track them and you can have
Okay.
the database for your customer. So then later the Facebook or Instagram will find a similar audience like customer who already click your website. For example, when you click when you click the advertising of hijab. So like 2 days later, the ads of hijab will will bomb your automatic. So they have pixel that record your tracking you. So you can
find the similar interest
find
of
the
your
similar,
audience.
yes.
Okay.
We call it in digital marketing lookalikes audience. So they will find the similar audience. So maybe you can try that to embed the pixel.
Okay. Anyway, thank you so much for the advice and tips. It's really, I think it's going to be meaningful to me as well.
Welcome, Fatin.
Hi, good morning, Elmiri.
Hello.
Hi, I'm
Hello,
Lucy.
guys. Yes.
Hi.
We
Good
met
morning
before,
to you.
right? How are you?
Yeah. Actually, you inspired me a lot because I'm doing a small scale of business in online. So
sorry, guys, I cannot hear you
can
properly.
You hear me?
I can, but your voice is very little.
Sorry. Maybe my line is too bad here. Sorry for that.
Okay, but I'm trying.
Okay. Yeah, you inspired me a lot because I'm doing a small scale businesses via online. So I heard all your tips and everything, so it can be a boost up for me. So just have a question to ask you. Can you explain a little bit about the working capital requirement for a startup?
That's part. You mean the capital to start the business, isn't it?
Yeah, the working capital.
Okay, so as you know that I don't have any capital at all, So for this business, I pitch to someone. And I have the team in accounting, so I don't manage the accounting. So I give it to someone. Because I'm not good at it. So sometimes when you are not good at it, you just delegate to someone who can do it and work together with them. Something like that.
Understand. Thank you, Mary.
So if I can, sorry.
It's okay, Sila. After you.
I just nak tanya. So does that mean having the right connection?
Yes.
And also the right people to help you really helps a lot in new ventures, right?
Yes, correct. Teamwork, because in business, don't do it anything alone. You definitely cannot do it alone. If I do it alone, it cannot be like this. It cannot be like have 2 branches or 3 branches. And now I'm in Malaysia and my business is in Indonesia. So you need to create a system. So you can your business will running even if you are not there. This is very important.
All right, Purawan, you're next. Please ask question.
Thanks for the presentation. First of all, I'd like to say your coffee shop really looks very nice. I like the way you actually brought in the live band concept into your coffee shop, because I don't think I've been to a coffee shop with a live band. It's really a nice concept. My question is going to be on the uncertainty part. So because we are now currently in the world of uncertainty. For example, you mentioned earlier you started this business 3 years ago. So I assume it's before COVID, right?
Yes,
before COVID. Before all the lockdowns were imposed. So how did your business, how did you cope with the uncertainties? Because I believe Indonesia also imposed lockdowns, massive curfew, restrictions on businesses. So how do you actually cope with that?
Yes, actually it was impact us a lot. So one of my business called Gudang Priok is now officially closed, and I changed to the coffee shop. So sometimes in business you just need innovation, and you didn't expect, you don't know what will be coming. So that's why you need to do the innovation and keep following the trend, and you will find, because one of the business is different. One business to one business is different. So for example, in Warung Doro we have another problem. For KL Kedai Coffee Shop, we also have a different problem. So the problem is not the same, but as long as you keep innovate, keep doing innovation, I think you can survive, you know.
Thanks for that. So
All right, any more questions?
Hello. Okay, I would like to ask the tips maybe, because now is the internet, high-speed internet time. So do you think, what is your tips to handle negative comment over the internet, over the, you know, some people like might make it viral. It's very dangerous for your business,
Yes,
right?
yes. So my principle is I will control that I can control. What I cannot control, so I don't want to you know, take it so hard. So if they have a negative comment, I will try to fix it. Like I will ask personally, and I will ask them why you give this comment, or I will try to approach them. But if they still do it, sometimes you know, I have the experience. My competitor come to my place and give 1 star. They come like 10 people, and in one day they review 1 star at the Google review for my coffee shop. So I don't know. So in that time I feel so angry, but then I cannot control something like that. So I just like do a better thing to handle this problem. So I will try, when someone said something negative, I will try to get more people say positive, something like that, because we cannot control about these comments. We cannot turn off the comment, but then we cannot do it all the time, right?
Yeah.
If we turn off the notification once, twice, it's okay. But if we always do that, then it's kind of weird as well.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Amel.
Yes. Amen.
Yeah, my question is that, for example, you came to Malaysia.
Yes.
You want to set up a business.
Mm-hmm.
Probably you don't want to collaborate with the local people,
Mm-hmm.
and you have all the resources, funding, and everything. You have it on your own. So
Mm-hmm.
on that category, so
Mm-hmm.
how do you establish
Mm.
and
So
excel
you mean
such particular place?
Mm-hmm. So you mean you want to start your business in Malaysia, but you don't want to collaborate with the local people, isn't it?
You have all the resources. Unless I came with all the resources to establish the business.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be on my. I don't want to collaborate with any local.
Mm-hmm.
So on that, nobody know me here, but I have everything to set up my business. So how do I do it here to
Mm-hmm.
excel for a place I don't know anybody?
Okay, so I mean, as far as I know, if you want to settle like small business, entrepreneur, like SME. They call it SME in Malaysia. So you have to collaborate with one of the local. If you are not collaborate with one of the local, then you will pay a bigger amount, which is what I know is very huge. So I think from my point of view, why don't you just collaborate with them, and you can also get their market, you know, they can bring their friend. You have everything. You have everything like resources maybe and everything. But if your partner can give more added value, why not?
Okay.
This is
yeah.
because
Okay.
I tend to because I know that if we want to get bigger, we need to do networking, and we cannot be alone.
Okay.
That's for my advice. But every businesswoman or businessman have their own formula. But this is my opinion only.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome, Ame. Okay, anything else?
Hello.
Hello, Chun
Yeah.
Hao.
Yeah. Hi. Morning.
Morning, Chun Hao.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing. I just want to know lah, because we know that when we're doing some startup or doing business, we understand cash flow is always one of the biggest challenge lah. Can you know like how do you manage or overcome any cash flow issue during the process?
The cash flow issue? You mean the finance?
Yeah.
As I mentioned before, I have investor. So I pitched the idea. That's why in the very first time I said that the ideas is the first thing. Even you don't have money, you don't have a skill. If you have idea, you can sell your idea. You can sell that idea to investor, to maybe your relative that has the money to open a business, something like that. You definitely need the money, the capital, but the capital or the money can be other people's money, not yours.
Okay.
So as long as you have the idea, you can sell it and you can propose to someone.
Yeah, because we normally think that one of the biggest barrier is like when the business is still not profitable, but then we still need to pay all the expenses every month. It will be a very stressful situation.
Yes. So actually, we provide the expense. We cover expenses for 2 years. We have the money. We lock the money in the bank, and if it is for all our expenses, like for 2 years.
Okay, so basically, you work out like how estimate that our overall expenses, then we should have some saving reserve.
Saving, yes, correct.
Understand.
Correct.
Yeah.
But again, it can be someone else's money, not yours.
I understand.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
All right, there's a question in the chat by Dr. Rosita Dola. Marketing is part of the heart of business. Did you hire a marketing executive or CMO to run your business? How do you choose them, and any tips for that?
So at the very first time, I do it alone. But then when I opened the other branch, so I hire someone, and I give the digital marketing also to the third party. How to choose them? We also are going through trial and error. So we changed like 3 times until now, and then hopefully the last one is better. Something like that.
All right.
I have. Can I ask one more?
Yes, Sir Norman.
Okay. I want to know how you keep the cost at par or at least lower than expected.
the cost of my expenses, or the price of the coffee?
Operating expenses, actually.
Operating expenses. Like at the beginning, we are honestly we are struggle with that. So we try to find the cheaper distributor. And then when actually the hardest part is the beginning part. If you have already 3 or 4 branches, then the supplier will come to you. Supplier will come to you. They alone will offer to you, and sometimes they can give a term of payment. But the very first time is the hardest part. So as long as you can survive in the beginning parts, I think the next part will be easier. Because when you already have the name and people already know you, then you don't need to go to the supplier. Supplier will come to you. For my experience lah.
Wow.
But I learned a lot from many people, not only from formal education but also informal. I at the middle of the night I also go to the market to find a cheapest distributor. So I went to traditional market at 1 a.m. To get the cheapest chili in Jakarta. So I know the place, and I survey with myself alone.
Okay, there's a question in chat from Rogeswari. How, as a CEO, you oversee the operation if you don't have access to cash flow?
How you maintain the quality of chef barista? Oh, not this one. Rogeswari. You oversee operation if you don't have access. Oh, I have the access to cash flow, but I ask someone to do it, the cash flow. But I have, because we have now like post machine. We also have the online, so I can see everything. On time. So I don't need to wait. I can see the real time account, something like that. Yes.
All right. Next is have you ever choose any to compare with competitor in terms of when you're doing a business proposal or something like that?
Sorry, which
as a marketer from Hardif Singh.
As a marketer myself, I have been approached to do a proposal of bakery shop and the drive. Have you ever choose anyone to compare with this? Have you ever choose anyone
compare with competitor when when you are doing your business proposal? Yeah.
Have you ever choose anyone to compare? I mean, to benchmark. Yes. You should have a benchmark.
Right.
So it will be easily for you. I believe this business, you are the leader. How we maintain the quality of chef barista. So we have training, and we also bring them to another coffee shop to see another comparison. Something.
Right. Hi.
Yes.
Hello. Okay.
Hello.
Let me ask you one question. Okay. Do you think that the business like coffee shops suitable for online?
For online, yes, of course. Of course, in Indonesia we have many online coffee shop. They even don't have a physical store. They call it ghost what mean? I forgot. Ghost kitchen. So they don't even have a physical store. They only have like a place to make it the coffee, but they have like several points, like 10 points or 20 points in Jakarta. So they only sell online, and I think they make it. Many people buy the coffee.
Recording in progress.
All right. Okay. More question in the chat from Rachel. How did you and your team overcome the COVID challenge, as many businesses were affected?
I think I already answered it, right?
Yep.
Same question. Okay.
From Pravin, buy or lease when it comes to business premise and business equipment?
Depend the situation. Depend on the situation.
All right. Next is from Hardeep again. Do you think that the 4 P's of marketing, in order to boost your business with your competitor?
Do you think that marketing? Yes, of course. I follow this pattern because Prof G, who teach me in class, so I really use it, the marketing force.
Okay, from Shalene Chong, how long before your business making profit?
Actually, it's a different experience in Warung Doro. It is so surprising. I didn't expect that the customer will come to my shop at that time, but then from very first day, many customers come to Warung Doro. So we like shocked, like, oh my God, many people come and we don't have any preparation. So many people disappointed and angry at that time in Warung Doro. So based on that experience, when I opened the coffee shop, Kedai Kopi Kawan Lama, I prepare everything. I have like 20 staff for opening, but no one coming. So different situation. So for Warung Doro, since beginning, at the very first 2 years, the profit is very good. But then after 2 years, many competitors copy our business and open in the same area. So in 2 years, there are 5 or 7, I think, 7 similar cafe in one way. So the profit goes down, and now just now after COVID, it going back to be better. So for the coffee shop, for Kedai Kopi Kawan Lama, the profit I got in almost second years, because I know the very first time is very bad, very bad sales in Kedai Kopi Kawan Lama. But
okay.
After, yeah.
Yep. Sorry.
No. Okay.
All right. We are running out of time, so
okay.
If you want to run through the chat questions, you can. Okay. How do you manage your liquidity plan? This is for significant important for business success to monitor your cash position. So your liquidity plan. Do you have such thing?
Sorry, which chat?
Question from English about liquidity plan.
Liquidity plan. So that's I'm working on it as well. So about the financial, about the accounting, to be honest, I'm very weak. That's my weakness. So that's why I just ask my friend to do it. So I know sometimes like people, you cannot do that, but I'm in a learning process as well. That's why I think what I will do is I don't know, maybe I should work on this very soon, to be honest.
All right, from Dr. Zita again, how much have you spent for hiring the marketing executive until you met the final one?
For the marketing executive, for the social media digital marketer, it's about 1,000 ringgit per month, and for the marketing staff, for the marketing leader, it's also about 4 juta in Indonesia mean like 1,200 something, 1,200 something. So altogether for marketing like 2,000, almost 2,500.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Yeah.
Next question. Sorry, anyone want to ask question? All right. Since this is question from Zuraini Basari, since you have people to assist you in your financial part, how do you make decision on your business financial needs, like expanding your business, selling assets, etc.? So, what is your advice? Yes.
As your finance assistant or your selling asset is based on what advice by your based currently based on their advice, because I'm not good at financial. But sometimes I just ask the other expert, and I try to discuss with them.
So is it your partner managing your business in Jakarta,
Hey
or?
guys.
Yes,
so how far you've gone? Still doing it? Right.
Okay.
All right. I think we take last question. Yeah. Before you jump into this coffee business, what is the initial capital you allocated before you start the business, and what is the first move you do?
What is the
first move? Yes.
Oh, first move. First move. I am long time ago. I was I joined the multi-level marketing. So that's why I know from the very bottom part, you know, how approach the people, how I should brave to approach someone and ask and something like that. So the first business is a multi-level marketing, you know.
I think that's a great platform also for you to train yourself, you know.
Yes.
All right. Okay. I think we stop from the Q&A.
One more question.
Okay, one more question. Sure.
Okay,
No problem.
Doctor.
In the chat box.
In the chat box. Example, you are living KL. You live with TGB.
No, from Chai 11.
Oh, from
Chai 11.
Chai 11.
Beside the investor, did you borrow loan from there?
Which one, Doctor?
Besides the investor, did you borrow loan from bank, or did you have credit term from supplier?
Oh, I don't borrow a loan from bank.
Okay. All right.
So it's
so
also
mainly from your investors.
Yes, for investor.
Then you have to answer question from Reni before you jump into the coffee business.
Reni, which why I cannot find the chat?
At the bottom.
Reni, Rosetta, Chai Huan.
Okay, Reni here. So what is the initial? I think that you have answered that. What is the initial capital you allocated
before you jump into this coffee shop? What is the initial capital you allocated before you start the business, and what is the first move you do? So I answer it right. So I joined the multi-level marketing, which is no need capital. So because I don't have the money, but in digital market, in multi-level marketing, we have trained to be brave, and approaching someone is a must. So that's the first time I did my business. And you look at it before you start business, and what's the first move you do? Yes, Doctor, am I answer the question?
Okay, last question I think from Amin. This is regarding location wise. For example, if you're Malaysian in KL, you relocate to JB, you decided to establish restaurant business. How do you excel in such location, being a new person both in the area and in business?
Meaning that
in terms of having this different branch location.
So we have branch in KL, but we want to open a new branch in JP. Is it?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So you decide to establish. How do you excel in such location? So I mean, how I choose the location, isn't it?
I think the question is, how do you make sure that
that location is
a success? Good. Yes.
The location is good, right?
Mm-hmm.
How I make sure the location is good, right? So the good location, it's for me, it's depend on the budget as well. So for me, I prefer to not rental the building if you can, because the rental expenses it's very high in Jakarta. So I prefer to approach someone who has a place. So then I can work together with them. That's what I did. So so I can work together and do the consignment, like for example in kedai kopi in Jakarta, which is in the Cempaka Putih, I give to the building owner 50%. So we have 50-50. In the Bekasi, I give her 35 of the profit. So so if you can approach someone who has a place, so I believe it's safer than you need to rent, because the rent price, I think it's so high currently, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think that's all for today.
Thank you. Many weakness.
Thank you very much. All right. We are at the end of our session now. Thank you very much for our distinguished keynote speaker. It was indeed an inspiring and powerful speech, and also very insightful Q&As. With that, we are at the end of our session. Right after this, the pitching deck parallel session will begin, and all the participants, industry panel, and academics are required to be in your respective rooms with the links provided earlier. So all the best to all of you, and thank you for attending, and see you again.
All the best, guys.
Yeah, all the
Good
best.
luck.
Terima kasih Normal.